Well, I lost power Thursday morning about 2:30 in the morning. And this has been my Saturday, part of my Saturday. Still don't have power to the house. Been out since all day Friday, and now looks like all day Saturday. The line got sheared off right there at that pole. There's an 80-mile-an-hour wind that went through here, and what it looks like, the first one to come down swung off the tree and laid pointing towards the creek, and then the second one that broke, that actually snapped the line, came down and just rested on the fence. But it looks like this other branch that landed first kept it high enough to where it didn't really damage the fence too bad. But this is a dead line right here. Went up to the pole. Whenever I added onto my house, we had to have buried service. That was a requirement by the city. Okay, so I had buried service from this pole. My neighbor and I both. But as you can see, it was in the air at that pole, and the rest of the neighborhood's in the air, and there's our transformer. Consequently, everybody else has power. The crew that should have fixed this the first time, I made my report at 3:30 in the morning. Friday morning, I guess it was. That's when it happened. Was early Friday morning. I said Thursday, it was early Friday morning. Called it in at 3:30 in the morning. Well, found out from the neighbor when he called, they had closed the order because everybody else on the block had power, except for me and our neighbor. So I'm still without power, and now it's a hard thing to get them to come back. So we put an emergency repair on the voicemail. Anyway, this is my afternoon project here. Was to go ahead and drop the rest of this mulberry tree. Got Boogie and Charlie. We finally let them out of the pen, and they're investigating everything. They're seeing what happened. But got my new pup over there. He's playing with Billy. Billy's discovered this mulberry wood sweet, so he's chewing on the wood, getting the sap out. Well, he's sharing with Annie there. Hope she does me good this year or next year. She's a 2016 Derby, short Derby, so I'm going to try to trial her. That just depends on really how good I get things going with her this fall, this winter. So anyway, I'll go show you the front yard that I did. I was very fortunate to still have a roof. I could have had a very heavy sycamore tree in my roof up front. The wind came in Friday morning about 2 o'clock in the morning from the northwest, which was this direction, coming from this direction here. Came through and just about blew these two sycamore trees over on my house. What saved me was I didn't cut down this walnut tree, which I meant to in the fall last year, but I didn't. Got lazy. And I think it was a little divine preparation there, because that walnut tree here caught the sycamore. Actually, there was two. Started out as one down here in the creek, and then it quickly grew into 2. But this sycamore here originally was standing upright straight. Beautiful, beautiful tree. And it's now leaning towards my house. Actually leaned into the walnut tree there and they caught it before it landed on my roof. And it was heading that way. I took a large percentage of the limbs off today. I had a 30-foot ladder I put up there and got as high as I could with the limb saw. The hand-powered limb saw. And I ended up with this big pile of limbs here. Got me some walking sticks out of it. Sycamore and cherry and this is what I ended up with. You can really see how they lean, how the trees leaned here. Wreaked havoc down my creek here next to the house. It just blew everything over. Kind of a southeast direction. Well, like I said, this is it now. Everything's kind of laying down on the bank. I actually cut this other hackberry down. It was in the same chunk of dirt and rock as those sycamores. And it was leaning up there as well. It was bent over and leaning into this tree. So to get the weight off of that, I cut it down. But I'm pretty satisfied, as long as we don't have another wind like that, that I'm okay until I can get the city out here to clean this up, because it is their city easement. So it shouldn't cost me anything to have all the stuff removed, I don't think. Well, it shouldn't anyway if the city does it, so that's it. So far so good, the house is saved. It could have been bad. That whole master bedroom and that upstairs storage area could have been hit. Caved in that roof there, but it didn't yet. So that's what I did this Saturday. Didn't run my dogs. I cut wood. Hey, Billy boy. Hey, Billy. Good boy. There's all my AKC dogs right there. Little cowgirl, she's getting a lick in or two. Pretty comical when the boys gang up on her, though. Gonna whoop up on Daddy there. Old Billy's really trying to get Boogie worked up here. It's on now.